Rocket League in its most standard form is a game about cars and soccer, but in this speech we'll be talking about the mechanics side of the game. The game in question was developed by a company named Psyonix. Now, Psyonix developed the game in 2015 to critical acclaim. You can trust me whenever I say I play this game a lot. I have about 1,500 hours in the game, and I consume content through outside platforms such as YouTube and Instagram. My main point of this speech is to teach you the main mechanics of the game and some advanced mechanics if you're up for the challenge. Let me begin my first point by showing you the button layout and how the buttons work in the game. So, by pressing the right trigger, you drive forward. By pressing the left trigger, drive backwards. By pressing the A button, you jump up in the air. By pressing the A button twice, you jump up twice. By pressing the B button, you boost forward. By pressing the X button, you slide, you power slide. By pressing the left analog stick, you drive around, drive any direction on here. The left analog stick just looks around the car. By pressing down on the right analog stick, you look forwards and backwards. By pressing the Y button, you turn your camera so there's a ball cam which just looks at the ball all times, and then by pressing it off, it's just a forward-looking camera. And now what you use the forward-looking camera for is whenever you're driving around and you're driving around with the ball, this is called a dribble. So it would be like dribbling in soccer with your feet. Now, I do not use the default settings that they tell you to. This is because I watched a video by a professional player named Sunless Khan. And Sunless Khan says that you should at least change some things in your controller layout so it's more easy of access. And one of those things is changing your air roll, which whenever you jump in the air is wherever you turn your car up and down. He changes that from X to one of the bumpers because it's really hard to like jump and then hold the X, or jump and hold B and the X to do that all in the air. He just says that it's really a main focus in the game. Now that I've told you about the basics, I'd like to move on to more advanced skills. So, one of the advanced skills is the aerial. Now, whenever the ball is up in the air, around in any part of the area, you can actually jump up in the air and boost up. This is called an aerial. It really helps whenever the ball is up and around the opponent's goal area, because this allows you to score from more angles from anywhere up in here. Regular shots work as well, but aerials are more complicated and they help a lot more in that. Another advanced mechanic is a ceiling shot. It's sort of a variation of the aerial shot. It's whenever you take the ball and you go up one of the sides and your car goes up on the side. So as imagery here, you just drive up on the wall and then you let your car fall off of the ceiling. Now what this does is it gives you another flip. Now what's cool about this is that whenever you jump up in the air, you have a certain time to use your flip. If I was to wait too long by doing this, I can't flip anymore by pressing the A button. By going and jumping, or by going up the wall and going off of the ceiling, you actually get to keep your flip. And that's used in a multitude of reasons, mostly to get different scoring angles and to confuse your opponents who may not know about ceiling shots. Another variation of the aerial would be the flip reset. Now what's cool about the flip reset is you go up to the ball and the ball is considered as a surface. So such as the ceiling was considered a surface, by coming off of it, you actually get that flip. So whenever you are going up and then you land on the ball, you actually get a flip, which is really cool. And it allows you to confuse the opponents even more because they don't know when you're going to be able to use your flip. So, now that you've seen most of the basic and advanced mechanics, those are the most I can show you. I'm obviously not the greatest player. Getting to know the basic steps is crucial into becoming a better player at this game. After you begin to pick up on the sort of little basic mechanics that you see other player uses, you can actually evolve your game and get better skill-wise. Rocket League is a game filled to the brim about skills, but it's up to you to decide whether it's worth your time to learn them.